Welcome back to Trends and Friends. Joining us now is Shay to talk about the Found mission. Shay, thanks so much for being here.
Yes, my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So first of all, tell us what Found is.
Well, the word just kind of sums up my passion for people to know that they're found, that they're seen, that they're known, and more than anything, that they know that they have a purpose that's unique. And that's why the O in Found is the thumbprint. So that's a really powerful visual, I think. But all of this kind of started when I was serving at Laura Bush Middle School right here in Lubbock, Texas. And we realized that even in the most privileged places, there's pockets of kids that live in poverty every day. And there was already a team doing something about it. I just joined them. And then when I saw what a community can do when they come together and everybody's kind of operating in their strengths, bringing their excess, like extra clothes that mamas had laying around from their kids that, you know, junior high kids grow out of stuff in 30 minutes. They were bringing extra clothes from their closets, and we were finding the needs were met within a few days because another child would show up and need exactly what had just been donated. And so it was just this divine experience for me of seeing God take like the excess from some homes where they're willing to share and meeting the needs of kids who showed up with unmet needs every single day. And it kind of evolved from snack bags that were given from local churches into how can we do more? Can we offer hygiene? Can we offer even like who needs blankets when it's going to be cold? And for some of them, when we were able to bring in like volunteers on Friday afternoons, this mamas that just had extra time to serve, they would stand there and support these kids as they picked up their food bags and say things like, hey bud, I noticed you don't have a jacket on. Do you need a hoodie? Do you need a coat? And we would have those there for them. And then they were also doing things like Christmas gifts and food boxes over the Christmas break when the kids are out of school for 2 solid weeks and they're used to eating there twice a day. Things like that, spring break, and then ultimately like just building relationships, being somebody in those kids' lives that saw them. So we kind of took it from Friday food bags to a Friday interaction between the volunteer and the student, someone else in their lives who doesn't need anything from them. We're just there to love on them and serve them in that moment.
Right.
And so
food to interaction to now a closet where you can provide food, clothing, blankets, and you're partnering, looking for more schools in the community.
Yes. Because of my personal business on the side that was really flexible, gave me time to do this, I interact with a lot of women from all over the country and even Canada. And so it's been so fun to see that this is not just a need in Lubbock, Texas. This is a need in many other cities. So that's why I started the nonprofit. We're developing a model called Fuel in the School. More to come on that later, but we're already seeing evidence of how this model works in Canada, Santa Rosa, California, Jackson, Mississippi, and there's talks of even like an online resource center for a school that's a startup school in another country that I can't even tell you about yet. So it's just fabulous. It's just taking the excess from kind of one side and bringing it to the other side.
Definitely. And it's one of the topics you don't want to talk about whenever the kids, the children, they need food, they need clothing, and this is what Found is providing. So how can our viewers find you to get more information, to get involved?
Okay, there's tons of places in the city doing so many things for schools. We are accessible all the time. And so on Facebook, really, thefoundmission.com is growing all the time. We just had a meeting today. It's being revamped as we speak. So the better place to go is Facebook and follow us on Found, where we'll share the needs every day.
Great. You are being used in a good way. Thank you so much for being here. We'll be right back.